I'm gonna be honest with you. Almost every tourist who goes to Florida makes the same exact huge mistake. They fly in, get a car, and drive straight to total chaos. They think they're going to some world's famous beach, but they end up fighting a million other people for a tiny patch of sand. Their vacation isn't a vacation. It's like waiting in a massive line for a ride that's over in 10 seconds. They're surrounded by giant condos that block the sun and 1,000 Bluetooth speakers blasting different songs. They pay way too much for food and they buy the same exact t-shirt everyone else has. And after all that, they leave thinking they actually saw Florida. But what if I told you that you're missing out on the real Florida? The Florida that nobody shows you. A place that is so incredible, the loudest thing you'll hear are waves crashing on the shore. If you want a coastal experience that almost no one knows about, you need to watch this video. Today, we're going to be exposing the 5 secrets of Melbourne Beach that will make you cancel your other vacation plans. And this isn't just some other beach town. This is a piece of Florida that has almost disappeared. I'm about to show you why this is the state's most insane secret. Listen, forget the theme parks and the insane crowds you're used to. We're gonna be trotting to the Space Coast, to a tiny barrier island literally tucked away between the Atlantic Ocean and the Indian River Lagoon. This town has a population of only 3,100 people. That's it. This is not a place with giant resorts or a crazy nightlife. This is Melbourne Beach, and it gives you an authentic coastal experience that 99% of tourists will never see. This is the Florida for people who hate crowds, and also for those of which who want to see insane nature, and also who want a vacation that's actually, relaxing. So let's count down the 5 reasons you'll have massive regrets if you skip this hidden gem. The first reason to put Melbourne Beach in your GPS right now is its insane empty shoreline. Most famous beaches are a nightmare for your senses. Kind of like being stuck between 2 loud, awful radio stations. Listen, Melbourne Beach is the cure for all of that. The town has literally fought to stop the crazy commercialization that has ruined other beaches nearby. You will not find giant, ugly high-rise condos casting shadows all over the beach here. Instead, you get miles and miles of soft, white sand backed by nothing but natural dunes. It's like a painting where the empty space is the most important part. This is a place where you can actually hear the ocean. You can put your blanket down and have so much space for yourself, you won't know what to do with it. You can read a book and watch the waves without thousands of people walking past you every 10 seconds. The vibe is unbelievably peaceful. The locals know exactly how special this is. It's the town's whole identity. Beaches like Coconut Point Park are famous for being empty. You can go for a walk along the beach, find shells, and watch a mind-blowing sunrise without anyone around you. While other Florida towns are all about what they built on the beaches. And Melbourne Beach is defined by what they didn't build. You're not just away from people, you're getting a level of peace you can't even buy. The second reason is completely insane. A wild spectacle that happens right on these beaches. This town isn't just close to nature, it's literally built inside the Archie Carr National Wildlife Refuge. This refuge is basically the world's most important hospital, a hospital for log-head sea turtles, and is also a massive nesting spot for green turtles. So listen, this is the real deal. Between late spring and summer, these beaches turn into a giant nursery where thousands of sea turtles come back to lay their eggs. And the best part? You can see it happen. Groups like the Sea Turtle Conservancy, they host guided turtle walks in June and July. Imagine this, you're standing on a dark beach, under the stars, watching a giant loggerhead sea turtle dig a nest. Something that's been happening for thousands of years. It's an absolute wild experience that connects you to the raw power of nature. And is all managed by experts so the turtles are 100% safe. But the wildlife encounters don't stop there. The town is right next to the Indian River Lagoon. This place is like an underwater safari with a crazy amount of biodiversity. It's normal to see dolphins just playing in the water, and it's also normal to see manatees floating around eating seagrass. You can rent a kayak or a paddle boat and just float throughout the lagoon, getting an insane up-close look at this ecosystem. This is what makes Melbourne Beach so different. You're not just a tourist here, you have a front row seat to one of the greatest shows on earth. Reason number 3 is that Melbourne Beach is a giant playground for anyone who wants to get outside. It's like having 2 different theme parks in one town. Here, your vacation is all about what you do, not how long you wait in lines. The geography of this island gives you 2 completely different worlds of things to do. On one side, you've got the Atlantic Ocean, which is part of the town's thrill ride park. It has amazing waves that are perfect for pro surfers, and even for people who've never surfed before. And if you want to see some of the most legendary waves on the entire East Coast, Sebastian Inlet is just a short drive away. But if you want calmer water, you just turn around and you go to the second part, the Indian River Lagoon. This is paradise for kayaking, paddleboarding, and even boating. And this is the park's lazy river. You could spend the entire day exploring the shores, looking for dolphins and manatees while you paddle. And let me tell you something, fishing here is a huge deal. You can cast a line from the historic beach or go to the historic Melbourne Beach Pier, which is the perfect spot for catching redfish and snook. And if you get tired of the water, you can go to the Maritime Hammock, which is an incredible trail that goes right through the coastal forest. In Melbourne Beach, every single day is an open invitation to do something awesome. Listen, if you're already ready to go to one of these empty beaches or kayak with a manatee, do me a favor and smash that subscribe button right now. We are dedicated to finding these secret spots and bringing them straight to you. And hey, if you're not just thinking about visiting, but you're actually dreaming of making that lifestyle change, my team and I are local experts that are here to help you buy, sell, or invest right here in the Brevard County area. To make all of this a reality, just click the link in the description below to book a call with yours truly. Treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. Move to Florida the right way. Now, let's get back to the reasons you absolutely cannot miss Melbourne Beach. The fourth reason is something you can feel the second you get here. Melbourne Beach is like traveling back in time. It has the authentic, laid-back vibe of old Florida, a feeling that is disappearing from the world so fast. With only 3,100 people living here year-round, this is a real small town, and they have protected that identity like it's the most valuable thing in the world. Listen, you won't find any giant outlet malls or the same boring chain restaurants you see everywhere else. The heart of this town is Ocean Avenue. This is a place where you'll find local shops and family-owned restaurants. The buildings are simple, with classic beach houses and small inns instead of giant hotels. Staying here is like picking a friendly, cozy spot instead of a boring corporate hotel. This place wasn't built for tourists. It's a real community that just happens to be in an unbelievably beautiful spot. This small town vibe gives you a totally different kind of vacation. It's slower and more personal. It's a place that makes you want to rent a bike and just cruise throughout the quiet streets. Cruising these streets while looking at gardens and classic Florida houses. You're trading the boring, anonymous feeling of a big resort for the feeling of a place where people actually smile and say hello. This quiet, real personality is a choice. They choose to value a peaceful life over making a quick buck. And for anyone tired of the noise and fake tourist traps, the choice is everything. And if making this your reality is something you're seriously considering, we can help. So whether you're looking to buy a piece of old Florida, sell your property, or make smart investments on the Space Coast, click the link in the description below to book a no-pressure call with me and my team. Treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. Move to Florida the right way. And the final reason you'll regret missing Melbourne Beach is how every day ends. The Atlantic coast of Florida is famous for its sunrises, but this town has a secret weapon for sunsets, the Melbourne Beach Pier. But unlike other ocean piers, this one doesn't go into the Atlantic. This place stretches out over the super calm Indian River Lagoon and faces west. And that one simple fact creates one of the most spectacular and chill sunset spots in all of Florida. When the sun starts to go down, the sky over the lagoon literally explodes with color. Insane oranges, soft pinks, and deep purples. And you see all of that reflected on the water. It's not like a crowded fireworks show, it's more like a private concert just for you. People hang out on the pier, not in some huge crowd, but just quietly enjoying it. You see locals fishing, couples taking a walk, and photographers setting up to get that perfect shot. The whole vibe is just appreciating how simple and beautiful the moment is. It's the perfect ending to a day here. After surfing, exploring, or just chilling on an empty beach, you can go to the pier and watch the day end in the most beautiful and colorful way possible. These aren't just sunsets, they're experiences, moments of peace that you'll remember long after you go home. So, there you have it. From its empty, quiet beaches to its insane wildlife encounters, from the endless outdoor activities to the charm of a town that barely exists anymore, and finally to those unforgettable sunsets that you'll never forget. Melbourne Beach gives you a completely different kind of vacation. This is the Florida that's hiding from people who only go to the crowded hot spots. It's the difference between fast food and an amazing home-cooked meal. It's a place that reminds you that the best vacations aren't always the loudest, but the ones that give you real peace, incredible beauty, and an actual chance to simply disconnect. So next time you plan a trip to Florida, don't make the same mistake everyone else does. Skip the chaos and discover the secret. And if you want to make this secret your reality, my team and I specialize in helping people buy, sell, and invest in this incredible corner of Brevard County. To get started, all you have to do is click the first link in the description to book a call with yours truly. It's that simple. Treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. Move to Florida the right way. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.